Happy time zones, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you saw clearly from the title and from the screen that just came on, we're gonna be doing Fae Farm today. At least the first hour of Fae Farm. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna jump right into it. I do want to say thanks for all the new subscribers really quick. Hey, what's up? And yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, to get some context, I have a very old computer that's recording on this, so there might be some points where the video is a little choppy, but I promise it goes back to regular, and there are some stuff that's off frame that I'm going to be reading to you, so I hope that's not a problem. All right, so I think about to start now. So yeah, starting out in English, you know what I'm saying? Not a multilingual girl. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna start out in English and keep it pushing, cause yeah, plain English, cause I need to get into it. Look at the chicken first of all. It's so adorable. Like, why is it so cute? This is the title screen, Fae Farm. You see all the little fairies. They're so cute. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do the Phoenix Labs account like off camera. So when you see me next time, or when you see the next video, I should be like online. So yeah, let's name the world. What would you name your world if you were playing? Comment down below. I was trying not to expose myself and like name it after some security questions, so I had to come up with something. And mind you, I don't know if you saw, but it was 3 o'clock in the morning when I filmed this, so I was so deliriously tired. So yeah, that's why it's called Delulu. That's why the world's called Delulu, because I was a little delusional filming this at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, I need to be in bed. But we're here. Because I also really want to play this game. I meant to start playing it at midnight, but it was like, I wasn't sure. Because on Twitter, it would say like, oh yeah, it's coming out on 12 p.m. Eastern time. And then I would go on Twitter in the comments of the Fae Farm account, and they were like, oh no, it comes out 9 a.m. No, it comes out 3 a.m. So for West Coast people, and then for PC people, it comes out this morning. Later on this morning, and so I believe. So I was a little confused. That's why I stayed up a little later. Cause I was just like, I just want to make sure I can like get to it, but yeah, I got to it eventually, clearly, and at 3 a.m. So I just wanted to be known that it's 3 a.m. Like, you know what I'm saying? That make sure everybody knows, not sacrifice, but the my poor planning. That's really what it is, my poor planning. So yeah, this is the body types. Now, I could not, or at least I didn't see an option to go farther than this. I'm guessing these are the only only the 4 body types that you can do in the game, starting out at least. Because I know there is a wheelchair character, a character in a wheelchair. So I was kind of wondering why that wasn't like an option for like the like your character. But I also know that there are some later on customizations, I believe, that come unlocked as the story progresses. So that's what I'm like looking to see, because I know well, you'll see here in a second, but I don't have any wings, which is like a big part of At least I think it was. I thought it was of the Fae Farm agenda. I wanted wings while floating around my farm. But like I said, it's probably I'm assuming it's later on in the story you get those. So yeah, these are the eye options. I thought they were pretty good, pretty basic eyes shapes. Now I eventually choose the square ones. And for eye colors, I wanted to do the two different eye thing. I know what it's called, but I cannot think of it right now. I know it begins with an H. Please, if you know what it is, let me know. I don't try to be ignorant, but I just can't. I know what it is. I just can't pronounce it properly, and I don't want to make myself sound foolish. So yeah. So I eventually went with like I was trying to find like a brown option that made sense, but to me it ends up looking like a red eye. So my bad to my person. But you know, they got green and brown eyes. That's what I wanted. I wanted like an olive green type eye or emerald green type eye and then a brown eye. I don't know why. I just thought it was a cute combination. So yeah, and then next is eyebrows. Now I couldn't really see the eyebrows, so I had to go to the hair option kind of early to make them bald so I can see what the eyebrows were looking like. So that was like the kind of annoying thing is that and this is what I was talking about with the skipping. So it's not the game, it's my computer recording. So yeah, eyebrow options are good too. I I'm about to say, I wish I had an Instagram baddie eyebrow, but it's okay. You know, not every game needs to have an Instagram baddie eyebrow. So, and I believe, this is where I also choose the eyebrow color, and I decided on lavender or lilac because I just thought it was adorable. And so now we go to mouths, and I think the mouth options are cool. Like what your mouth looks like when it's like on rest mode, or when you're on mute. Um, I was gonna go with this middle option, but I don't know. I eventually was like, I don't like it. I wanted to do I thought it was like a pouty look, like from like you know how in anime they have that one pouty look girl that always like pouting or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, one of those. I was trying to do like one like that mouth, but it just ends up looking like a granny mouth to me. Sorry. So I ended up we'll see. I ended up changing the mouth. But these are the hairstyles. So I think they're very diverse. They did a very good job, you know, covering basically the basics. There are probably some more styles being unlocked, like I said, during the gameplay. I mean, there'll be more styles unlockable throughout the story and game. But for these to like start out, they look very good to me. To me. Well, I don't know about these cornrows, but you know, we it's like I'm so used to getting crumbs that when I don't that when a game actually considers like more than one option for hair for black people, I'm like, ooh yes, inclusion and but in reality, of course it could have made the hair look a little bit more realistic, but you know, with the art style though that is given I think it's the best it could do, honestly. So and I went and back to the hair. As you see, I went with two puffs with cornrows or twists, and with lavender hair or lilac hair. And again, I was kind of upset because the eyebrows and the hair doesn't match, but I got over it because I'm just like they're the same color. If I would look back on the footage, it's the same color. So I don't know what I could do. But yeah, here are the beard options for anybody that wanted a beard. I personally didn't want to put a beard on my character. I just didn't. No shame in the beards. Do what you got. Do what you do. But for me, no. I mean, y'all, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay, she is what? Oh gosh, she is the one named what? Sailor Moon. Okay, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Like I had to do the crescent moon in the middle of my forehead. Like of course it was like necessary. Like it was like if I don't do this, I'm going to like not be able to function. So yeah, that's the markings I chose. I chose the crescent moon in the middle of the forehead because Sailor Moon stands to the day I what leave this earth. Okay. Even when I leave this earth, I'm gonna be dreaming about being in the cosmos with Sailor Moon. And so I went with the peach color, so I was just like I was trying to do like the Sailor Moon like color, like the yellowish color, but I was like, let me do Venus because I never do Venus, and I think peach and purple like are a really pretty combination, or peach and lilac are a pretty combination. So yeah, went with they them. You know what I'm saying? Because we are non-binary on this channel, non-binary pride on this channel. Now this is something that I think is really important because I think the voice I chose goes with my person, but I also feel like I could have done a better choice of picking out the voice. But hey, yeah, because as I can hear it. First of all, I think I picked I need to go back and pick a better voice because I don't know. I'm sorry, the one that I chose, it sounds a little too close to I don't know. It sounds like it's close to like a preschooler almost, and that wasn't my intention. Oh, let me read this. Hold on. So you're walking along the beach one day and staring at the sand. This is what I was talking about. With some parts of it is going to be cut off because some of the dialogue is basically cut off on the screen. Again, if someone wants to help me with OBS and figure out why is it doing that, I would appreciate it. If someone in the comments knows why, I would appreciate it. But yeah, walking along, staring at the beach. A message in a bottle invited me to a faraway land. You can see that's a faraway bottle. The message in the bottle. The author described an island in need like no other and a home for the brave. It was written so kindly. I'm trying to give y'all my reading in the library to the kids voice. I set off with adventure in my heart and the wind behind me. It's a very pretty art style, I will say. The voyage was dangerous and my boat was shattered. Ooh. Okay, sorry. I clung to the wreckage. My sail in tatters. Let me get it together. Cause I can't form a sentence, I promise. Suddenly the waters calmed and then I saw it. Chapter 1. Welcome to Azoria. That's the name of the island that we're on, I believe, or city. Yeah. That's the name. And look how gorgeous this scene looks. Oh my god. It just looks adorable. And this is what we kind of seen in the trailers. So it's not nothing new, but to see it like on the Switch is like so nice. So yeah, this is Merit. I was gonna call her Mer, but I'm not. I'm gonna call her Marriott. This is the responsible mayor of Azora. She says hi. My goodness, look at what the tide brought in. Are you okay? Your name is okay. That's another thing. So the game goes by what the name of your system is, or the name of your I believe profile is on your system. So My name is She Tried, so your name is She Tried, and you found a message in a bottle. Excellent news. I was the one who threw it into the ocean. I can't believe that worked. I'm Mayor Merritt. A pleasure to meet you. To meet your soggy self. Oh, the house? Yes, it's still available. Actually, you're the only one who has tried to make it to our island. It's a wonderful, magical place filled with all kind and cozy friends, but we're surrounded by whirlpools. And there's a blizzard that has been howling for what seems like years up in the mountains. And there's an active volcano that's been threatening to go off. I'm like, girl, all these afflictions that's going on. What's happening? There's also the wild magic that slept through and animated a bunch of junk, but we managed to shove them all into the mine. And don't even get me started on the shade and thorns. Yep, Azoria is a real paradise. I'm like, girl, no, it's not. All that. No, don't go. She caught my drift. No, don't go. Well, you can't actually go because of the whirlpools, but I can sweeten the deal. I'll have my patented welcome package sent to your house. Child. And look, a fun map that shows where everyone and everything can be found. Go on and check out your new home. I promise you'll love it here. And so that was the dialogue for Merritt. That's the quest. Moving in, honey. That's the first quest that we get in the game. So let's get it started. Let's get it popping. So, yeah, the goals are to discover and open the welcome package. Discover the home and open the welcome package. Yikes, I cannot talk. Still talking to Mary. I think I kind of read ahead in some of the stuff, but this is basically, she's just basically talking about the map. That's given to us. Yeah, here we go. The world map. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love my character. Like, my character is given look. Okay, it's giving looks. Purple down. So yeah, that's the world map. Again, it's cut off, so I'm so sorry. Because the map is definitely bigger than this, but it's only covering 3 sections of the map, which is Stay a While Bay, the docks, and the East Town. But the homestead is able to be seen, and you can track it, which is what I'm doing in this part, figuring out how to track it. And so you'll get like the tracking like above your head, like on top of the screen, or at the or wherever is closest to, like if it's like south, it'll point south, if it's north, it'll point north, you know, east, west, all that. This is a calendar, already 2 people's birthdays. One's on the 5th, Eddie's, and then another person on the 7th, which is Frida? Yeah, Frida. So I haven't met at this point. I haven't met them yet. So I just wanted to look into like some of this stuff. So this is the almanac, if I can talk right, almanac. And I don't know if anybody else is like this, but when I see like notifications or something similar like on my screen, it like irritates me. So like I have to get it off as soon as possible, because it makes me, I don't know why, it makes me anxious that I'm missing something, and and that I only want stuff up there that's like, you know, oh, I haven't checked it off, or oh, I'm leaving it there for a reason. So yeah, but this part isn't cut off. This is all the main menu. I'm just showing you what it looks like and some of the different categories. And now we are going to do our quests. I also want to check out settings. And just like in general, like what the menu has to offer. So yeah, so looked up the quest again, which is discovering the homestead and opening the welcome package. So now we are headed off to my house, or the house. That's the world map again. Just wanted to make sure I'm going the right way. And yeah, because I didn't think it would let me like go through like everything um like just go through the town. I thought we had to like do like some weird like awkward like running around type thing, but no, it lets me go. Now why I check the map so much, I don't know. Don't ask me. Again, it was late in the evening. Okay, I was tired. I wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing. So yeah, this is the town area where all the shops and vendors are at, and just like other people in Azoria. Again, I didn't take the time to like meet all of them yet, just because I plan on saving that for later. So yeah, this is the town center, and this is just it looks like just the path to get to your house, like, and once you leave town. So this is a pond. I wanted to kind of like explore the area a little bit, so I want to see the pond and the grass. Y'all, why the grass and the pond and stuff look better than was in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Like, what's going on? Like, please. Yeah, this is the house already. Well, this is like the farmstead. Yeah. Or this is like the path leading up to the house, but the farm is like on the bottom, or I mean underneath the steps. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. We got canoe, we got mail. I mean, not canoe. We got it. Oh my god, I meant to say canopy. I meant to say canopy, but you know what I meant. Okay, it was not a canoe. It's a canopy. But right now we have bail, and as you saw, I folded and I got the pre-order. I know, really, really looking back on it, I could have waited, but I don't know. I was so excited, so I got the pre-order. So I got the little fancy pack that comes in the pre-order, which is like the new outfit and the face marking or something like that. Either way, I have it, and so I didn't equip it in this section, or I didn't equip it like at all in this initial playthrough, because I like my outfit the way it is. That's why I'm saying I could have probably just saved and not gotten the pre-order, but this is on my Switch, so I would have had to pay the $60 anyway. So let's see, that's a new recipe. The recipes look like scrolls in this game, which I think is pretty, cool. It's a little different than the usual, just a piece of paper lying on the ground. And yeah, there's a little fire, there's a little home. Y'all, that scared me to pieces when I saw it. It scared me, because I'm just like, why is it so big? And it just, yeah, I needed, yeah. It was a 10. I was tired, and then I saw that big old thorns come up. I was like, what is going on? What is happening? See, and now, like, before I get close to it, it'll pop up. So clearly I'm not supposed to go that way, so let's just go inside the house and see, like, what's popping, what's going on, what do we got going on. Yes, we love a standard you ain't got nothing house. You know what I'm saying? The standard you in the hood now, baby. Home. That's our inventory, that's our tools. Of course, they're all basic, like any farming sim. They're all started out as basic, about to be broken. Type material, tools, basic decoration in the house, sleep, so you can go to sleep. And that's pretty much it. And I also did leave the loading screens in here just so y'all can see like how fast or how slow they go. It usually happens in between like going into buildings and stuff, from what I noticed. Okay, married again. Hello there. Azoria's the better for having you, and this is so what do you think of your new home? Welcome kit was pretty sweet, right? Oh. I knew you'd love it. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, and that's me redeeming a quest, so that way you get the points or whatever, the check mark to finish that quest. I knew you love it. It's always a perfect place to live, assuming you're okay with the magical thorns and the suspicious weather patterns. Oh my gosh, why can't I talk? Why don't you try giving your home its own name? Give it that special street tribe touch. Don't tell me what you named it. That's between you and your farm. Oh wait, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, we had to name our farm again. I mean, our home. Again, I was not trying to give y'all my security question answers. So it took me a second to come up with, to think of something. So you'll see this. Yeah, of course, you'll see like in a second what I come up with. But it did take some time for me to think, because I was just like, I already named the world Delulu, so I can't name it that again. I can't name my house that, but I'm like, let me go with my roots. Let me go with the roots that I have, which is so funny. Ooh, yeah. So starting out, this is the first name that came up with. Cause okay, you can't see it, but it gives me a limit of 500. So I'm like, okay, I can name this like something real, little. You know what I'm saying? No, it will not let you do that. No, it'll only let you do, I think, up to like 8. I think. I'm sorry, 10. I'm like, what's the point of me having 500 if you only give me 10 letters? I mean, 10 spaces. So I named it the trap. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, you know, it's my home and I'm gonna be whipping it up in there, so I had to name it appropriately. I don't know what you want me. I don't know what you want from me. I'm true to this, not new to this. So yeah, so this is where she says, don't tell me what you named it. This is between you and your farm. Speaking of farm, the house comes with one right here. This is the farm. Okay. Yes, okay. It has seen better days and will require some elbow grease, but you survived the whirlpool, so it's nothing you can't handle. Huh? Exactly. That's why I'm giving the thinking cloud. Like, huh? What you mean? What you mean something I can't handle? Girl, I didn't try to come here with the whirlpool. I mean, I did, but I didn't mean to. You know what I'm saying? And also, I want to make a quick note or whatever. Does anybody else, okay, did anybody else growing up, or you know, whatever, anybody else growing up play My Sims on the Wii? Did these characters not give you My Sims vibes? Like, they look so similar, like to down to the face shapes and everything. I'm just like, in the art style, I'm like, this is basically, this is a little close to My Sims, but you know, more advanced. Besides, okay, this is Merit again. Besides, it shouldn't take too long to tidy up the place, not with your own set of brand new tools. And that's where I got my starter tools. Or they popped up. My starter tools. Let's see. And now I have an energy bar. With those beginner tools, you can get all kinds of things done, and you can upgrade them later as Cinder's Smitty by the stocks to tackle tougher jobs. The clearing away rocks, logs, wild and harvesting arugula from the land around your home. You can keep it all. You can keep all the materials you can gather. Oh, and this is the quest. The details, basically repeating what I just said. And when I tell you it took me a little longer to do this, and I want to admit, it took me a little longer than I wanted to admit. Only because of the fact that I was a little confused on like what the materials were, and I forgot I could just go into the almanac and figure that out. But yeah, this is also around our house, around the house. This little thing, I don't know what it is, but of course we're gonna find out soon. Found me another recipe. I love that now that I want to do this. My body wants to start giving me the hiccups. And we can automatically swim, y'all. Like, do you see this? Like, I was so happy when I found out we don't have to like learn to swim. We can just swim like out the gate. Like I don't have to wait to find late game, mid game quests or whatever. I can just do what I can just do really what I want to do. At least as far as that. So yeah. So also another thing, you can't see it because it's at the bottom of the screen. So sorry, but you don't have to switch tools. It'll just change as you approach like whatever materials or whatever thing you're trying to do. So if you want to, like I'm doing right here, shovel, it'll just pop up to shovel on the tool. And all you gotta do is press, well, for switch, all you gotta do is press A. And it'll start. I don't know what the, of course I don't know the commands or keys or whatever for PC. But at least for Switch, that's what it is. Now, these are the settings. I was trying to see like what kind of accessibility settings it had, and it's kind of basic. I guess the only thing, I don't know what the add gamma is, so I didn't want to mess with it. But I was like, okay, this is alright. Like, I wish they had like a screen reader, so people who can't see that well can like be able to still play and still be able to enjoy the experience. So because you can kind of hear when I'm like walking and stuff, but you can't, and like you can hear like when I'm chopping stuff, but other than that you can't hear like the dialogue, which I think is kind of trash. So I do wish more games would kind of consider that, like doing like a text to speech option or a screen reader option, something like that. Just something like already built in, and something that built in that actually works properly. I'll say that. Built in and actually works properly. So yeah, I'm just going through the almanac right now, just again taking care of those notifications that bother me. Again, I don't know why I'm a little, I don't know, I don't know, I don't want to say I'm obsessive about it, but I do have to, if I do have a moment to take care of it, I will. Because I don't like the extra notifications. I don't even like extra notifications on my phone. Like when someone texts me, I either read it immediately or I immediately like open it so that way I can get the message, the notification off my phone. So whether or not I reply to you, it depends, what I'm doing. But if it's a notification though, baby, I'm getting it off. So yeah, so right now we're collecting wood, trying to, get this going. Wood and the harvesting feels like very good. It feels very fluid, at least to me. I'm playing, not only am I playing on Switch OLED, I'm also playing with a Pro controller. So, and I'm playing with the old Pro controller. So, but it feels very fluid. It didn't feel very like staticky or anything like that, or like choppy to like play. It just happened, just like it was just like, yeah, just pressing A. No struggle. So we appreciate that. We appreciate having tools that actually work. And as you can see, I'm already experiencing an upgrade issue. Well, not an upgrade issue, but something that I already need to start upgrading stuff so I can get like more wood. But it's not needed at this moment, so I'm not too worried about it. If you notice my energy bar, I will say that it didn't go down. If you've been looking at it this whole time, it didn't really go down that fast. At least from what I consider to be going down fast. Like it still like do stuff, and like I haven't seen like what happens like when you run out of stamina or energy yet, but this is me collecting arugula, which I had to hover over to see what it was. So I was just like, huh, what is this? Or I had to start picking it up for it to start be like, oh yeah, checking off. I'm like, oh, that's what it is, okay. Because mind you, I was going around doing stuff without checking the quests. So I was just running around collecting stuff. That's just what I do, okay? When it comes to farming stuff, I just collect stuff when I see it, okay? Because I don't know when I'm gonna need it. But yeah, so oh my gosh, what was I saying? Basically, I feel like I was just saying that the energy bar is staying at a, I think, at a relatively good um level. Now I will say that and you'll see later on when I try to get some energy back, I will say it for at least for this level, I thought it was gonna be a little bit better, like this begin in the very beginning of the game. But you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let me see. Let me see where she was at. Hi, happy to have you around. Okay, nice job. Now that you got some space clear, how about I show you how to use it? So we redeemed the tidying up quest. In order to make something, you'll need to construct it yourself, but it's as easy as falling down. Oh, hold on. See, you can build all kinds of things indoors and outdoors. Just gather the raw materials and start construction. If you don't know what materials you need, just check your almanac. I told you about the almanac, right? It's like a guidebook to Azoria that you fill in. Isn't that fun? Mind you, this is Mirrored all talking. This is the quest details for it to get started on construction. And you'll see it took me a minute to figure out what to do. And I'm going to keep it in because it just, I don't know. I guess I just want to show that, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to know it all to play a game. So this was me looking around for a crafting bench because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to a crafting bench being around in a farming sim game for construction. So when I couldn't find it, I was like, huh? Like, am I missing it? Like, where is it? So then I go inside, and I'm like, okay, maybe there is a crafting table in here. I just missed it the first time. Maybe no, ain't no crafting table. So I just go inside and I start messing around with like the controls, and so I figured out that the down button on your not about to say your mouse pad, your D-pad is what brings up the construction, and then up the up button on your D-pad, or the up arrow, there it is, up arrow on your D-pad opens up inventory. And then let me see what else. Plus brings up the kind of like overall menu, and then minus brings up the world map. Just as a FYI. So yeah, this is me just looking at the materials, seeing like what I have so far. Again, getting rid of a notification. Trying to just see like what I could get and what's like new already. So yeah. Lots of new recipes I have to do. I have to build. So, they give you the basic bed. Very basic bed. I'm just like, can we ever get like a nice bed? Like, why we gotta always sleep on the ground first off? I feel like I understand the farm been abandoned and all that, yada yada yada. There ain't no nice beds in the back. Everybody else probably got a nice bed. How come I don't got no nice bed in the back somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Waiting for me. I'm just, I'm just asking questions. I'm asking questions. But yeah, so again, I leave the house. I'm still confused. I'm still confused, and I don't. Do I want to ask her again? Do I want to talk to her again? I'm trying to decide. Cause I'm just like, it says I can just start, but I'm just like, but where? I'm like, what am I doing? Like, so I won't say the instructions weren't clear. It's just that it's a user error. It's a user faulty. This is just me asking her about the quest again, and she basically just says the same thing, like she just reiterates the quest details, and I'm like, okay, fine, I have to go inside and do it. So go inside, hit the down arrow on the D-pad, and trying to figure out like how to get this puff over. Oh yeah, this is where I found out about the house thing. So a house has three categories. One is to build energy, one is to recover health, and the other one is to, I believe, restore magic. And so the amount of, not the amount, but the kind of furniture you have in your house can affect like how you progress throughout the story and how like powerful or how like spells or whatever you can do. So that's just something I would keep in mind throughout the game, that right now it's at 0 obviously, but once you start building stuff and like bringing in new furniture and stuff, that obviously changes. So yeah. So this is the puff, or the woven stool. Again, I didn't know I could just hit. I could just hit it and it'll be constructed. So that's that. So yeah, that came up. That little house with the green arrow came up. That means that I now have more energy. So yeah, so the puff is actually helping me in that regard. So yeah. So that was it for that. That was it for that quest. Now I'm going back to Merit. Again, the loading screen isn't long going from inside to outside. As you can see, that took like maybe like what, 1 or 2 seconds. So that's the Merit again. Hold on, let me. It's just a hello. It's like you've been doing this your whole life. She tried. Really, I'm impressed. I know you are, Merit. I know, cause I what? I guess it popping. I guess it going. Merit, generally speaking, you can build decorative things inside or outside. How you set up your farm is up to you. And then and we've already built you a mailbox. Miles, the postman, will deliver your letters and packages first thing in the morning, so don't forget to check your mail. Which we haven't met Miles yet. Oh, I know what you should build next. A cooking fire. Like, no dip. Because I'm just like, yeah, just like right now in real life, I'm hungry. And I need to refuel. So I was wondering when we're gonna get to some cooking. Try building a fire and cook on it. So this is the material. So that's the materials. Materials are 10 stone and 5 beech logs. Ow, ooh, sorry, I had pain in my chest. Yeah, that's the materials needed for the cooking fire. And then and like I said, you don't have a crafting bench. You basically just hit the recipe for whatever you're trying to do and it'll be constructed. You don't have to like do like the whole crafting bench animation thing. And this is how you cook. You just hit what you want to cook and it'll you pick how much you want to cook, and then it'll just do like a little time sequence, a little time circle thing, and it'll be done, and you don't have to worry about like doing some cooking stuff and like having like make sure it's like on the right level or making sure that it doesn't burn or whatever. You can just let it go and it'll turn out fine, which I appreciate it because that stuff sometimes be messing me up. Like, I enjoy cooking mama, but I also don't want to be doing it every time I'm in a new farming sim. So yeah, redeem that quest. Let me see what you cooked. So you tried. Bravo. You see, with a cooking fire, you can roast and toast to your heart's content. Home cooked food always tastes better, I say. Cooked food gives you more energy than raw and sells for more money at the market too. Cooked food gives you more. Oh, sorry, I'll repeat myself. Try using different raw ingredients to see how you can be how they can be transformed into tasty treats. Experiment, get jazzy with it. I know what you're thinking. She tried. When is Merritt going to teach me about farming? Right now, let's get our hands dirty and play around with some seeds and soil beds. You may know I'm pretty sure I left some seeds and construction materials in your storage shed. You have a storage shed, by the way. Let's see. Soon you'll be enjoying Azurian produce. You're going to be so self-sufficient you can date me later. Okay, so now I'm going down here to get some seeds for my, you know, as she just said, my storage shed. So, oh, this is my inventory so far. I don't know if you peeped it earlier. I only have 2 rows unlocked right now, which is pretty standard for any farming sim. They only give you about so much space you can hold at one time, before you have to, like, you know, unlock it with like in-game currency, whatever, or missions or whatever, or buying like another backpack or something like that, things like that. So it's standard. I do wish they would just open it up and just give us all the space, but you know, hey, who am I? Who am I? I'm just a silly little person on the internet playing a fairy farmer sim. So yeah, so this is the basic soil you need. Let me see. I think you need clay and not clay. Yeah, I think clay and something else. I forgot. I thought it showed it. But yeah, they gave me 9 soil plots, or not materials for 9 soil plots. So that's what I did, and then I hit B to X out of that, and that's how you plant. And then you just hit A, and then it just does what it's supposed to do. Very easy, which I definitely appreciate. I thought you had to be like in a certain angle to get some of the farming done, but once I pulled out the watering can and saw that it still watered even though I was like clearly off the path, I was like, oh, okay, this is forgiving, which I appreciate. So yeah, watering the turnip seeds, and then I'm gonna go back to Merit to redeem this quest and finish it off. Mm-hmm. She basically just says the same thing every time you approach her. Says hi, hello, you're doing a good job. I hope you keep tending to your farms. I mean, tending to your fields. As farmers always say, don't leave them alone. Ha ha ha. We have fun. Merit, please. That wasn't a good joke. You're done so much to improve your farm already. I bet you haven't. I bet you aren't even thinking about that harrowing journey across the ocean. Oh, you should meet your neighbors. Word has probably already spread that you're here. We're a bit of a small town, you see. You should go talk to Eddie, the mariner. He's probably near his home in Stay a While Bay. He'll have a fish tail or 2 to share. So yeah, so now we're gonna go meet Eddie, the mariner. I hope I'm saying that right. Mariner. I know someone will let me know in the comments below if I'm not. So yeah, so we have, you can't see it because again, sorry, bottom of the map. But there is like a waypoint at the bottom to show you like what direction to go into. So that's where we're going. I'm gonna say, oh, let me check my notifications again really quick because again, I have a moment to spare to fix it. I'm going to take them off. Anyway, so clearing that up, going into my inventory, seeing what I got to eat so I can get some stamina back. And as you can see, it goes up, but it doesn't go up like I think as much as I thought it was gonna go up. So that's why I cooked some more greens to see, or to cook the rest of the greens that I have to see you know, if it'll do something. But hopefully my energy goes back up to at least halfway after all this cooking. So yeah, but let me know also, I guess I know y'all let me know a lot of stuff in the comments, but let me know if you picked up or pre-ordered Fae Farm. Let me know what you think about it so far, and you know, what are your initial thoughts. So this is like my initial thoughts, literally just opening up the game and starting and playing. So yeah, going into my inventory so I can eat that food. Hope and let's hope and pray that it brings me back up to at least half, which it kind of does. It brings me a little bit close to half, maybe closer to a little past half, but it's enough for me to get there. Cause I don't know at this point if the if stamina is also like gone after you like walk and stuff. So I'm just checking, you know, all my T's and crossing all my I's, whatever. I tried to jump up here. Clearly I couldn't. So I'm like, okay, that's probably where I need the wings for. And this will be going back through the town center or the market, which I'm assuming this is the market. And then going back down, I believe, to the docks where I originally... No, this is not where I originally came from. But... Or is it? No, it's not. Because I didn't recognize that door. So... yeah. Look at me. Jumping around. Love that for me. Again, sorry for the choppiness. That was my, computer. The game isn't. The game so far, as you can see, hasn't been very choppy at all. Oh, here's Eddie. Eddie, hello, landlubber. Have you been exploring yet? Island's got a lot of secrets ready for the finding. Okay, what kind of secrets, Eddie? What kind of secrets? Eddie, good to see you, Sea Tried. If no one's told you, I'm Eddie, Azoria's old mariner. Yeah, mariner. I'm gonna assume that. I heard you got a little farm going. I won't hold that against you, even though fishers and farmers have been at odds forever. Never mind that. You haven't lived until you fish. Believe me, give me the seas over the trees any day. Excuse me. How about old Eddie gives you a quick lesson in the art of the rod and reel? I was like, oh, Eddie, not the rod and the reel. Get me together. Then you gave me, of course, the fishing rod. And then said, hot dog, whenever I'm ready whenever you are, she tried. Alright, go out there and catch a fish, any kind you like, salt or fresh water. I'll even give you my old rod, it may serve you well. Oh, duh, that's what you just gave me. Now hold out your rod and cast it so your bobber lands in the mouth of a fish. Then you reel it in a bit at a time, not too fast. The hypnotic motions should encourage the fish to strike. Child, let me tell you something. Okay, we about to start fishing. Look, listen. There's a reason why I put simple fishing in the settings earlier, because look, I'm not finna fight you when it comes to fishing and a farming stand. I'm just not. I know people rather go hard for it, rather die for the fishing. Why, I don't know. The fishing always ends up being so difficult for me because of the fact that, one, I'm not paying attention, and two, I gotta make sure it's balancing and all that other stuff. Like, girl, huh? Too much. Anyway, when I was about to fish, I saw this baddie. I was like, oh, who they? They named Pearl. She just says, I miss the snow. The spring weather's fine too. Spring is the best time of the year. It feels like everything in nature is coming back to life. Pearl's the chairman of the Merchants Guild. And that's the only two things she said to me. So I'm guessing she'll say more like when I guess, unlock more of the story. Or at least I'm hoping. Because I'm hoping I can romance her because she's like a baddie. Okay. I haven't seen yet who to romance and all that. I'm trying to, like, you know, hold out as best as I can from, like, looking at spoilers and stuff like that. So I haven't really looked at anybody's, like, reviews or anything before recording this. So I think the only thing I'm gonna look at was, like, you know, like, preview stuff. I haven't looked at, like, any actual, like, gameplay. So hopefully I get to romance her, but I don't know. We'll see. I have to, of course, figure that out. So here comes the fishing. Lord knows, do I not get it at all the first time. As you can see. Like, just watch me throw out this bobber. Like, it's gonna be bad. And then I ended up going back over there because I clearly couldn't. I clearly was like, okay, I'm probably in front of your mouth, but you're, like, not in front of me. And then, of course, it goes the other way, like a rude fish. Like, get back over here. And then I got it that time. So you're pressing down A and hitting A and hitting A constantly, but like paying attention to what it says, like on the bottom of the screen where it says like stop or start. It'll tell you at the bottom of the screen. So I'm guessing that's what it means by simple. It'll tell you, like, the white line is like basically how much, space is giving you to get the fish, and then when it turns red, that means the fish is about to break off. So you want to stay at white as often as possible when you're fishing. That's the gist of what I got from the farming. Please, I don't know what it's like without the simple fishing. If it's harder, I'm sorry, but I'm doing simple fishing every time. Every time a game asks me, do I want to do simple fishing? I'm choosing simple fishing every time. Okay, once caught a tuna so big it nearly swallowed my ship with me on it. Fed a whole town for a week. Okay, that's the gone fishing quest. Done, Eddie. Oh, you seem to have done well for yourself, She tried. Tell me how the fishing went. Well done, my friend. You're on the way to becoming a marine master. Maybe you'll even lead the farm for the seas one day like I did. But enough of that. I taught you all I can. I've seen you grow from a minnow to a sardine. Ooh, I think it's time you spoke with our local beekeeper. Mel, the beekeeper, can teach you about critter catching, and you are going to want to pay attention to that. So that's where we're actually going to end off the, I'm about to say the game, the video is going to see Mel, just because I wanted to end like on a good like stopping point. So again, I'm gonna track my way to Mel, get back up there, and you'll see like at the top of the screen that that's the waymarker marker basically. I'm collecting coral, collecting seashells by the seashore, by the seashells by the seashore. Please, I'm trying my best. So yeah, on our way to Mel to learn how to get some critters going. And the fish I caught was a salmon, which I was like, oh, isn't that pretty accurate for a salmon, I think? Oh, okay. Again, you know the drill. Carrying out notifications. Can't stand them. Need them gone. That's just, it is what it is. That irritates you too. I don't know what to say. Besides, that is what I prefer. So, like, I don't know what you want from me, but that's all I can give. Is me. All I can give is me. So yeah, clearing these out. Clearing out the little patterns and little rugs and stuff that I collected on the way over there. Ooh, again with my chest. Sorry. And checking the quest log again. We don't have any like side quests or anything right now, so because we're just starting out, which is of course expected. So I do like the jumping aspect. I know I did okay. While I didn't see reviews for it, I did see. I think there's a demo with it on PC and like how some people were complaining about the jumping or whatever. I think the jumping is good on Switch. Look at this. Look at this. I think it's good. Cause number one, I haven't hurt myself yet, so I love that. Love that for me, because real life and in games, I'm constantly falling off of stuff, or falling off of things, and so I'm glad, at least in the game, I don't lose XP. I mean not XP, energy. And yeah, oh yeah, we got a bamboo rug. That's what we got. And so all these little scrolls around the world, I will be, of course, collecting because I need the recipes. So try to come back up, and that didn't work. So I had to swim a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I had to swim a little bit. That's why I say I love the fact I can swim off rip, because it's gonna come in handy a lot. So yeah, going back up and through, and we're back at Mel's. Very easy, very up the street type vibes. So yeah, I think this is where we're gonna end it for today, folks. Thank you so much for checking out my channel and checking out the video. If you would like to see more Fae Farm content, let me know. I can definitely get that for you. And if you don't mind like the screen being cut off and stuff. And yeah, I hope that y'all have a good day. Hope that you enjoy Fae Farm if you're playing it. Hope that you are enjoying the game and having a happy time because I'm enjoying it so far. I'm thinking I'm gonna actually play a little bit once I get off. I mean, once I get off of once I finish recording, I actually think I'm gonna play a little bit more and I'm gonna see. So it's not gonna be a walkthrough. It's just gonna be like a playthrough, just because like I don't know. I feel like walkthroughs are like because people do so many different things. I don't want to confuse people, so I'm just gonna call it a playthrough. And this is the first hour or so of the game. So yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Hope y'all have a great time zone, evening, daytime, afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, again, me just exploring stuff. And yeah, I hope that I catch you here in the next video. Bye.